Hey guys, I.B.B. dropping in on Canyon Map, and this is actually game number 2 of me qualifying for the new season of League play. Now, I actually qualified for the Diamond League, and so this is a Diamond League matchup. And it seems like Pixonic is actually going to do these seasons by the month. So I think in the future I may actually designate which season it is just by calling the month and probably the year as well. So this is for the season, upcoming season, March of 2017. And I decided, since I'm on the Canyon Map, I'm going to come out in my Carnage with Tridents. And one of the things that I have gotten myself into here that I think is a good idea with this, more common sense than anything else really, is to actually fire at the guys that are actually firing at my guys. And so if I have a mid-range bot like this and I'm off from the action, first thing I'm going to take care of the guys that are firing at me. But if I have teammates that are going in the center like I will here in a little bit, and I see red team members coming in to engage them, what I want to do, ideally, is engage those guys as well. But at the same time, I also want to keep an eye on my flank, because if I have somebody coming around on my flank and I don't see them, or maybe, you know, I'm too worried about supporting my teammates, then I'm going to get taken out by someone who comes around on my side, and well, then I'm absolutely of no use to anyone in that instance. So I guess it all comes back to prioritizing targets, to be honest. Obviously, that Fury right there has his eyeball on me, so he's going to be a prime target. So, League play that Pixonic has released here. Oh, and you know, I don't see people run the Gepard all that often anymore. And for good reason, because Pixonic has actually nerfed its HP, and which I thought was kind of low down and dirty, to be honest with you. Because when you buy a car, you buy it with a particular engine in it, right? And you don't expect the auto manufacturer to come back to you and say, oops, sorry, we put too big of an engine in that, we're going to have to give you a smaller engine. That just wouldn't be right, and it wouldn't set too well with a lot of people. And so I understand those that would be angry at the fact that they nerfed that bot. And the changes that they made with the matchmaking anyway, I think maybe the nerf was sort of insulting and a slap in the face. Yeah, they didn't really need to do it. The changes in the matchmaking would have fixed that problem that they were experiencing with the seal clubbing. So here's a perfect example of someone coming out to center to engage a couple of my teammates, and I am going to try and support them as well. But I saw over out of the corner of my eye a little arrow on the side of my screen which told me that there was a red team member coming over here on the flank, and so I had to actually peel off, turn over here to engage this guy. So anyway, what was I saying before I was rudely interrupted by that Gepard thought? Oh yeah, matchmaking with the league system. Now I know Pixonic has said that once you get yourself into a league, you play games against other players in that same league. And for the most part that is true. However, I am actually getting matched up against players that are 2 leagues below me. So the Silver League and the Gold League, I've seen players from both of those leagues, and I've also seen players from the Expert League as well. Now I don't know if those that I had been matched up with that were in the Silver and Gold League, if they had been moving up to another league and you have to do a challenge in order to stay in that league. And I don't know if they were doing their challenge and that was part of it. I'm not exactly sure. But I know that I have seen players from leagues outside of the Diamond League. So I would say that that statement of playing other players from your league is somewhat misleading, because you're not just going to play players from the league that you're in, but also from the nearby leagues. Now, I have not seen anybody above expert. I've not ran into anybody beyond that, so I guess there may be a limit there. Depending on how many players are online at a given time, that may be one of the things. So at this point, I felt like this side beacon over here was a little unguarded, so I thought maybe I might take a test run and see what I can do. Maybe snatch a beacon. But then as I came around this corner, yeah, put the brakes on, hit reverse. Saw that rhino right there. So I'm trying to fire around that corner, but stay out of the line of his fire. And I realized these rhinos are quick when they have their shields up, so I needed to hit my sprint to try and get out of sight of his 350 meters, but I didn't quite get it done. And so I knew my bacon was cooked, and so I decided to just bail out of that bot. Now, I know that there are a lot of players who actually don't like that. I am a member of some of the Facebook groups for War Robots, and I read a lot of posts about players just railing against that. But at the same time, I'm not going to stand there and waste my time waiting for you to kill me in order for me to go get another bot. I'm just going to go get another bot if I know I'm dead anyway, because I got work to do. I got stuff to go do, and I don't want to waste the time. So I decided to come out in my Lancelot, and I used to have an Ansel on top of this. I think I uploaded a couple of games like that. And I really felt like the Lancelot was really underpowered with that Ansel up there with just the 2 Orkans or the 2 Tyrans. So I decided to take it off of the Lancelot and put it on a Leo with 3 Aphids and put this Thunder back on up here. And I really feel like I can do a lot more damage. And if I'm judicious, I can actually survive just as long as I can with the Ansel shield on top of it. You just have to be a little bit more careful of guys running splash damage. And I'm kind of surprised that this guy completely ignored me, because I probably would have engaged the guy that my teammate was engaging, which would have been me. And I felt like that was a pretty good exchange right there. Trying to get the center beacon back. And so this was actually a good game, and I have found that with the new league system, these games are actually a little bit more competitive than they were when they brought out the new matchmaking system. For a while, it was just horrid, and a lot of games you just didn't want to play, or they just weren't very fun. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I have new gameplay videos every single day. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up or thumbs down button and leave a comment down below. Until then.